There's Dre. I call him Andre.
That's right.
And this is going to be our first video on van life introverts.
That's right. So we don't know what we're doing.
Nope.
All right. We got some stuff. We're just gonna stay. We signed up for Harvest Host, so we're gonna stay at a Harvest Host. So it's our first time, and I don't even know if we got everything. We just put some stuff in the van, and here we go. So we're gonna find out what we forgot. We're gonna find out what's critical, what's not, and things like that. So it should be kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. I think we're gonna enjoy it. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on. Well, I won't turn it going that way yet. I want us to. What do I need to do? Oh, I can do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, that is so much better.
That's too much now?
Oh, maybe that's too much. There.
All right.
That's
better.
better.
There you go. All right. And we learned how to work the camera again.
Yeah, it's been a while. The last time we used this camera, we were on our cruise.
And so hopefully it works.
Yeah.
I swear it was the best room review. It was a popular room on the Carnival Celebration, and I totally had the camera jacked up, so I guess I gotta spend another $2,000 to get that room review.
yeah, I agree.
So
then we can get a good room review. Although we didn't like that ship though, but anyway.
But anyway, this is about our van adventure.
Yeah.
So, got my Easy Pass.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I have it up.
In time for us to go across the.
You know what they gave me?
Get ready,
those
babe.
extra stickers. And I forgot what I put them on.
Extra.
I put them right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try to find it again. All right, so.
Here.
Yeah.
We're.
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Do you
stay
have
tuned.
anything to say, babe?
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm just excited to see how it's gonna be.
And this is, what do they call it? Okay, so your first trip is called something. Shakedown. It's called a Shakedown. So this is our Shakedown trip. So we're gonna find out also what works in this van and what don't work.
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm a little kind of about that. You know, it's just things just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And what van do we have, babe?
So this is the Entegra Ethos. LI, the lithium edition.
Yeah. And what year do we have?
2024.
2024. Yeah. So he's holding up the Easy Pass. Hopefully it caught it. So
You saw me going like that because I wasn't sure if that thing was stopped going.
I know, I couldn't tell either. Yeah. So now, but that's the van we have, and we'll do another video about we could do a van tour, and then we will be doing another video of our experience of purchasing a van.
Yeah, that's gonna be
fun. So but anyway, so right now let me just turn you around. Oh, you said hit it 4? 3? 1, 2, 3.
Fast.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so we just went through our little tunnel, and now we are on our way. And like he said, it's what is it called? A Harvest Host?
Yeah, Harvest Host. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. And
I don't want to name drop it now. It might suck. I thought the man was saying, "This is broken." You know, whatever. But it said, "Keep your hands on the wheel."
Oh, yeah.
I was like this, and then I guess it knows I was like
that he was not.
Thing, so.
Yeah.
That's good. We already drove it 400 400 miles about.
Yeah.
To bring it home. So that was a good trip. It was all right. So this is the second trip. That was a trip just to bring home. This is the living trip. Our shakedown.
Our shakedown. Yeah.
We have no water in the van, by the way. It's
no
still,
water.
It's still winterized, and I don't even have a hose if I wanted to put water.
Yeah.
So that's how new, stuff. I don't have a crapper hose.
Nope.
I still need all of that stuff. I got water filters. I got water pressure. I got a surge protector for when we do hook up the power. So there's some things I'm buying, but yeah. No waters in the van, so all we got is what the van's going to provide. That's electricity, and hopefully it works. So
we hope so.
Yeah, I don't have any generators, so we'll see if it charges while we driving. And matter of fact, that's the only way we can charge it right about now until we plug up. So
yeah, and then what we're gonna have for dinner is gonna be grilled cheese.
For dinner and breakfast.
And breakfast. Yeah. So we're gonna do grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Because
it's easy.
It's easy. And also one thing we don't want on the inside of the van to smell like cooked food.
Or when you're cooking something and splash.
Yeah, we don't want to splash. We don't want to do any of that. So we're just gonna pick grilled cheese, but we both like grilled cheese anyway, so it kind of works. But anyway, we'll get on here and we'll say more whenever we get closer. Yeah. All right. Stay tuned.
All right.
Bye. Say bye, babe. We made it. And we were supposed to take the camera and record and show you the ice cream shop.
Yeah, so this is where we are. Jericho Farmhouse. It's in Kentucky. I don't know what town this is.
Henry County.
And yeah, it's crowded because they got good ice cream in there. So the van is clear over there. So eventually all those cars will leave and we'll be the only one here, and I don't see any lights. It's going to be pretty dark. See, there's a floodlight right there.
Oh, then.
So maybe that comes on. It almost looks like it's kind of on right now. So,
we didn't take pictures of our ice cream.
No. It's kind of chilly and I forgot my, I need a coat. I wasn't ready. So that's one thing I wasn't ready for, and I think it's going down to the 30s tonight.
I think so.
We definitely be testing the heat out and not the AC. We're doing a walkabout. I usually call them a walk around.
Yeah.
Because every night.
What's a walk around?
A walk around is maybe an hour or 2 hours after dinner time. Debra likes to get up and see what popped in the cabinets mysteriously. See if you can find that bag of chips.
Or a snack.
A snack. Something. Anything. Could be a slice of cheese. Crackers. So I call it, she does her walk around. So we can't do that. We're not home. So now we're walking
to this Dollar General.
Yeah, because look, we're by a Dollar General. Right? And they close. So we're going to call this a walkabout, like Crocodile Dundee.
So we're doing a walkabout.
Doing a walkabout. Yeah. But I'm gonna turn around because it's just really nice. Yeah. If you like country, so you can see the van from here. So the sun is getting ready to set over there, and it's just really pleasant, and the people inside was really nice as well.
Yes, they were.
Over there, I don't know what that building is, but apparently that's a wedding going on.
Yeah, there's a wedding over there. And then here's the name of where we're at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's where we are.
Yep.
And it looks like, I guess they're getting prepared for Easter.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, we head to the Dollar General. Get some chips, some snacks.
Yeah. For my
We'll probably walk the aisle and actually see what we forgot. Like, oh, look, we need this. You know what I mean? Oh, look, we need. Now, what I do notice is we don't have a lot of storage space, so you can't.
You're limited.
Yeah, you can't be getting just a lot of stuff because you just don't have a lot of storage.
We should walk further this way to go up that way, because that dips and it's probably.
Yeah, I'm not walking through that. I'm just making sure the cars is coming. Look at this. So is it Amish people? I think that's where they do the trot.
The trot
with the carts.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So we thinking this community we're in has a lot of Amish people. Oh, look, it's a wedding place. Wedding and event venue.
Oh.
Oh, special.
We didn't even know.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So that we was like, what is that? A farm? They getting married in a farm? That's back over my head. But no, that's a wedding. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, and it just seems weird. And they having a big wedding today.
But in the middle of this nowhere, this little ice cream shop over there is so busy.
So yeah, because what time is it, babe?
It is now 7:06.
All right, they close at 7.
And they're
Look,
packed.
they're packed. And I don't know why they need to stay open. And they serving everybody, but Saturday,
stay open.
Friday night, Saturday night, 9 o'clock. People like to eat ice cream in this side of the country.
Yeah.
When I came from New York, I was like, I used to pass these ice cream spots. And I was like, babe, what is that line? What are people doing? And I didn't know because you couldn't see the place. But over time, when I passed the place, when there was no line there, it's ice cream. I'm like, these people are eating ice cream like that. Yeah, they like ice cream. Anyway, we at the Dollar General. It's time to do the walkabout. Better. This I have almost like a $200 Keurig at the house. This little $30 Keurig, it makes some hot coffee better than I'm getting ready to throw that thing out in the garbage right now. I'm not the greatest editor I used to be, but if you see them, there they are. If you don't, that means I wasn't good at editing the pictures and putting them in the video. But it was really nice where he was. I thought that I could I opened the slider door, right? And then I got the screen. So I closed the screen. I'm sitting in the chair, like, oh, this is great.
And I'm back here in the back doing something.
Soon, I wasn't sitting there longer than 30 seconds, and this big wasp goes.
No, right? But you got to tell them how you found out.
Oh, because I was sitting there with the TV up front, so I'm watching TV, and I heard zoom. And I was like, I thought a bug might have just flew by outside. And then when I just happened to turn this way, there it was sitting right in front of my face, man. Right? It would have been right in the van. So I can't close the screen all the way. It has like a little crack. And when we do a review, I'll kind of show it. It has a little crack on the seam, like you can't get that good seal. Mm-hmm. So Deborah's like, close the door, it's gonna come through the seal. No, little gap. The wife's gonna come through the seal. So I was like, all right. So we closed the van door, and so now we're in the van with what was it? We're just in the van, and here we are. Now we're living it, you know. So we turn on our TV, mm-hmm. and we're sitting in the chairs. We have a couple of chairs up front, and then we realize that the chairs are not really comfortable for watching TV. They're just too close to the TV. TV's too high, chairs are too close. Yeah. So it makes just like sitting in the first row at a movie theater. Maybe even a little worse.
Worse, I think worse.
So we was like, wow, it's not. It looks good when you're going to look at the van, but if you don't really try it out, it's not really practical, you know. So that's one thing. I guess when you're van shopping, you really gotta
pretend like you have it already and do everything.
There. Don't let them rush you out of there. Lay in the bed for a little bit, roll around, and sit in the chair and watch a program if you could. So it's not practical. So anyway, we decided, well, damn, if we extend the bed, which is in the back, I think we could watch TV up front. It had to kind of be in the aisle section. So we did that, and it worked out. Yeah. It worked out not bad. The TV sound is crap, though. It's like, it needs a sound bar for sure. I have a little Bluetooth speaker, and I thought I was going to be able to Bluetooth the sound to it. And it has that option, but it just don't let you select it. So, that was that. So we went to bed. We got a little cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah, I don't know what the temperature was. What was it, 40? What was that?
No, it was
what was the
in the 30s outside.
Yeah, okay, so the 30s, maybe upper 30s.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's turn on the heat.
Oh, my gosh.
You want me to turn on the heat, babe?
I'm like, yeah, turn on the heat.
I don't even know how to turn on the heat because when they gave us a PDI, he didn't even know how to work the thing.
No.
So, I do what he says. And we back here and it's clicking, click, click, click. It starts making these weird noises, and I don't know if it's normal or not. I just don't know, So it wound up making me. It started warming the van up, but it made me get up and kind of do some research. Do I got this thing on right? So I found a video on the system. It's like a 4-minute video, and it showed me how to work it. This 4-minute video was better than this guy's PDI inspection that they wanted $4,000 for. So we'll tell you about that experience, I guess, in another video.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to work it, so the video showed me exactly how to operate the thing. But we still had a clicking down sound. But throughout the night, it got quieter and quieter. It was almost like it was getting broken in because I guess it was the first time being used. And it's been built for a couple of years because this is a 2024. We bought it brand new, so this has been sitting on the lot for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So so we got a deal on that. Yeah. Anyway, but so the heat worked. One thing we found out that there's only one vent, and if you have this van, this is an Ethos 20A lithium version. There's only one heat vent, and it's back there. Yeah. And when you have the bed extended, it don't come up. So it's under the bed. All the heat's under the bed. It doesn't make any sense. Something you would never figure out unless you actually slept in it.
Doing it. Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. And I'm like, man. So it took a while. We had to play with the cushions to make a little gap so the heat can come through. I mean, eventually the heat will wind up coming through. But I was like, it took a while to warm the van up.
Yeah, and we were up for a total for an hour trying to figure it out. I felt like we moved the bed back, we put the cushions back. He took the flashlight trying to just look at everything. And sure enough, that's whenever we found it, because we seen another vent, but he was like, "No, I don't
know, to tell you the truth."
Oh, okay.
If you have any, how much heat vents you have coming out?
How many? Yeah.
But we just got the one, and it's clear on the back door. It's clear back there. So the van is 21. It's got
it's just not enough. It if it's only going to be one, it at least needs to be like center van, you know, like center bedroom, center of the bedroom.
Yeah.
So bad location, something you would never figure out if you just van shopping or an RV show or whatever. You'll just never figure it out unless you're just super experienced in buying RVs. So anyway, we wound up getting that going, and it wound up working out. And we had to go to the bathroom. You want to tell them about the bathroom?
Going what into the area?
Because there's no water in the van.
We don't have water.
There's no water in the van. Okay.
So the first before we even turned on the heat, I was like, we need to go to the truck stop. So then we went to the truck stop, came back. So what we've been having to do is we'll go in the bathroom, but we'll have to use like a bottle.
Yeah, so we was bottling it. But I was just more of the bath. We had to do more than the bottle, if you know what I mean. So we started up the van and took off. It was about 5 miles down the road. It was a Flying J Pilot. So we went there. Came back. And you know what? That's the great thing about a van, because you could just take off. You can just take off.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine if you got a fifth wheel, you're dropping it, or if you got a travel trailer, you're dropping it and all that stuff. And van, it's like, oh, you gotta go. It's 5 miles down the road. Just go to the bathroom and come back. So that was definitely a bonus.
And we weren't connected to anything, so that made it a lot even easier, because he didn't have to go out there and disconnect or anything like that. So we were just able to go. And then it was just as easy coming back, because he didn't have to go back out there and reconnect anything.
Just come back in and back to turn on the TV, start getting comfortable again. We had to let the bed extended, so it was just like a quick. It was another walkabout.
A walkabout.
It was a drive-about. But other than that, I think everything went well.
Yeah.
And the heat could be fine. I just got to find out if there's another vent. Like, is this vent broke, or might just be that's it.
That's what I was gonna say. Right. So, whenever he had mentioned during the night, if it's 10 degrees, that little heat it's not gonna work. And then anytime that we would get up to go use the restroom, it was cold up front. To me, the floor was ice cold. Everything, even our waters that we have up there, they feel like they've been in the fridge.
So with 40 degrees out, it just was enough to heat just back here, because it's not going up there. Not that I necessarily want to heat up there, but I'm just saying, just trying to let you know how weak it is.
Yeah, and then maybe it's a good idea too to get one of those coverings, like a curtain,
like a divider, somehow to keep the heat in the back.
Yeah.
Just in case. So any heat that is escaping up there, we can keep it in the back. So I have to, when it gets colder, I have to figure out something, because another heat source, because I don't think the van heat is going to be enough if it's like a 10-degree night. It's going to be challenged. It's going to be challenged.
Yeah.
Even though it shouldn't be. But so if you have any comments on you guys with a van and your heat system, what is it like when it's cold? I just don't know.
Or even tell us if there is another vent that we're unaware of.
And you have to have...
Or maybe we don't have this one open. I don't even know if they open and close. We didn't see a switch to open and close a vent. So.
And I got to see... Here, hold on. Let me see what my model is, my heat model. Because there's another model out there with the heat that is a real good model. And I'm like, no, don't mess with that. I mean, y'all going to be good with that.
So he's going to...
Yeah, Lwell.
What is it?
Lwell. So the Lwell heat system. So with the Lwell, I'm supposed to be able to heat using the batteries or using the gas from the tank. So we tried both. And when I was using the batteries, it was quieter with the batteries. It's actually nice. but it was really draining the hell out of them batteries.
And it didn't heat as well.
You don't think so?
No, it's whenever you turn on that button up there.
Oh, because I think I needed the inverter on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I was messing. That's what I'm saying. We didn't get a good walkthrough at all, and the YouTube video that I watched only talked about the system, not like other things that you might need to have on in your van. So I think I needed the inverter on, and then once I did that, I can't remember if I went back to the gasoline way. But yeah, we're still working on figuring out the heat. But it wound up working out. It was warm. It's warm right now.
Yeah, I even have this little window open because it's warm in here to me.
So right now, drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Enjoying the day.
Yeah. And we did take some great pictures. I feel like it was a great first night overall, aside from like some of the trying to figure out some heating things. Yeah, I think it was good.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna
See
make
you in a
another.
bit.
Yeah, we're gonna make another a cup of coffee.
All right.
All right, so that's our little shakedown trip. I think all went well. It's what time is it about?
It is
1:30. So we stayed a little bit. I don't know what time we have to get out of here, but we had some more ice cream and just kind of sat and talked and enjoyed the country, like the oxygen out here. You know, the trees ain't got leaves yet, but the grass is green.
Yeah, the grass is green.
And there's weeds all over the place. You said weeds is good.
Well, the dandelions are actually good for you.
Anyway, so we are getting out of here, but tonight we are also gonna camp out at State Ground and plug up with electric and see if all that's working. So
Yeah.
so it'll be like a part 2 of a shakedown. But I think today was okay. Everything's good. I'm almost at full charge.
Oh yeah, you are.
And I guess the solar panels right now, it's kind of sunny, is charging it back up like what we used last night. They say it trickle charges, but I think it actually does it pretty fast. So anyway, we're out of here. Thanks for watching the video. This is our first video ever on, what's the name of the channel?
No.
Vanlife Introvert.
Vanlife Introvert.
This is the first video. So you know what that means? You have the opportunity of giving us the very first like.
Yeah.
And the very first sub.
And comment.
And the very first comment.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate it. Stay tuned. All right.
Bye.